Steph Mazanowski here from Masterminds Media and another installment of the Masterminds mini-series on marketing. There are so many places that you could be putting your marketing dollars. And as you're having these marketing discussions with the various reps around the industry, just beware of the shorter term campaigns. Those days are kind of over. Unless maybe you're a car wash or a restaurant or something like that that makes sense to have coupons. But if you're looking for customers who are going to be repeat clients and going to be loyal, man, if you're offering up a deal just to get your clients, they might grab it this time, but the next time they need your product or service, they're going to jump ship and they're going to go to the guy who's offering a deal the next time. And if you remember that funnel at the bottom there, that's your coupon clippers. And just be careful not to invest too much in trying to secure a fraction of 3% of the market when there's 97% of the market left out there to be grabbed. And there's different strategies for different stages of the funnel, and you kind of need to have them going simultaneously because different people are at different stages. So for the 60% that don't even know who you are, trade shows, billboards, aligning with charity, apparel, that sort of thing will start driving unaware traffic to at least know who you are. And then in the middle of the funnel, once people know about your business, it's time to establish yourself as an expert of the industry. And notice I said an expert versus the expert. Even if you're new, you know more than 90% of the people that you are serving. So there might be others in the industry that have been around longer or know more than you, but don't sell yourself short. You know what you're doing, otherwise you wouldn't be doing it. Content is king, and you've probably heard that when it comes to marketing, whether it be podcasts or a video or articles in my magazines. Get some content out there. You know the buyer journey. You're a buyer of other things, and we all like to research. We Google it. We ask our friends, Siri and Alexa. We all like to know a little bit more about what we're buying or asking for service on before we engage. None of us go to a car lot unless we're 75, 80% sure that we're going to buy a car, right? We do that research in advance. And the same thing likely applies to your industry. So why don't you write about it? Why don't you talk about it? Why don't you do a video about it? And these days, you don't even have to be a good writer. You can leverage a little AI and get some help from ChatGPT. Ultimately, let people know what they're Googling so that they hear it from you. And then you're seen as an expert of your industry, showcase what you know, and then when people need your product or service, they're more likely to come to you because they think you know what you're doing, and you do. You answered their questions, and so they respect that. They see you as an expert in the industry. And at the end of the day, the constant repetition over and over and over again, educating on various platforms along the way, aligning with the good that's happening in the community, all of it works towards building this brand loyalty and a connection with the people. And people do business with people they know, like, and trust. And at the end of the day, your business is going to thrive on relationships versus the transactions. And while we're talking about relationships versus transactions, also beware as you're having these conversations about marketing that there may be situations where people are making promises about the results that you're going to get with your marketing. And that is very transactional, and they're just trying to make that transaction happen. And I would just be leery because there's so much to it. And part of this is on you. I can put you in front of the people and I can spread the word about your business, but I don't know if your office is messy or if your office manager is having a bad day or what experience they're going to have when they come in your door or even what quality of product you have. So they may turn away because of the experience that they had, and that's not my fault. That's partially on you, right? And so as a person that sells advertising, you can't make promises that you can't keep. So I promise my clients that I'm going to put them in front of the people with the most buying power here in the community each month. And then I'm going to help them spread the word and be another set of eyes, ears, and voice for them in the community. But you will never hear me say, I guarantee you're going to get 30 new clients out of this campaign, because I don't know what happens when they enter your building. Make sense? More to come on online presence and reputation management.